Good morning, everyone. So, everyone can hear me now? So, we're gonna start the live stream in like 2 minutes. Let everyone join the stream. So, the first question is so, please let me know about the health insurance. So, okay, guys. So, about the health insurance, I think so for this semester, let me check on the website. So, for this student insurance, this time it is annually $1,483. So you can go with the college insurance, which is the Aetna. It costs for $1,483. Under that, each and every like most of the things are covered under this insurance. So the deductibles for this plan for the like yearly plan is $300. So to understand briefly about the deductibles premiums, I would like to share one link with you so you could watch this video after this live stream. I've posted in the live chat. I'll also post it in the WhatsApp groups. So this video is regarding like understanding your health insurance costs, so how those are divided, like what exactly is the premiums, what exactly is the deductibles. So for this Aetna insurance plan, we have $300 deductibles. Deductibles are basically if you have like if you are undergone through any fracture or anything like that, and if your bills are above $1,000 or something, so you just have to pay till $300. So I'll explain you one case over here. So one of my friend, he like before 4 to 5 months he had the hand fracture, and the medical bill was around $2,500 for his total treatment. So the deductibles are $300 for the Aetna. So he just had to pay 300, and above that. So basically in this video you'll get to know about three steps. There are three steps in the insurance plans. Basically, first is till the level which you reach the deductibles, which is the $300. Till then you have to pay all the amount. Once you pay $300, then after that the insurance company will start paying you some amount, and you being as the co-payer, you have to pay some amount, and the company will cover rest amount. So the limit for that is around 6,850, which is also called as the out of pocket limit. So till that amount you have to pay a little bit amounts, and the company will cover the rest of the amount. If your bill exceeds $6,850, then the other expenses other than that totally is covered by company. You don't have to pay anything. So here I was just explaining you an example about my friend. So he had this hand fracture, and the total bill was $2,500. So he just had to pay $600, and he got the proper treatment. He got plasters, like he changed the plaster for 2 times. He underwent through proper like medications, treatment, everything. So basically, first deductibles, that is the $300, he had to pay that, and afterwards, the if you subtract $300 from $2,500, the remaining amount $2,500, $2,200, he just had to pay extra $300. Rest everything was covered by the company, that is the $1,900. So this is what like the deductibles and everything mean. So you can go ahead with the Aetna insurance plan, which is provided by college. Otherwise, you can uh, go and purchase the third party plan. You just have to show proper documentation that you got this insurance from third party, and you will not be able to, like, you're not interested in the Aetna insurance plan. So let me give one example. So there's one insurance called PSI Health Insurance. Let me check the plans for that. So basic plan for the PSI health insurance was around something like 500 to 800 dollars. But for this thing, the deductibles you have to pay, like the compulsory deductibles which you had to pay, is 75 to $100 minimum per month, which is not a good deal. Here instead, if you take the 8-9 insurance, whenever something happens, when you feel like you want to claim the insurance, then only you have to pay first $300, that is the deductibles, and then company will start paying you as a co-pair. Any suggested third party? Okay, so I don't know much about the third party insurances, but I would suggest you go for the PSI, then the ICICI, and I have heard of both of these companies, but I don't know rest of them. So coming to the second question, which is by Amok, what all documents are required for apartment lease? So first you have to visit the website of respective buildings. If you go ahead with the Prairie Shores, then visit the prairieshores.net website, select the apartment which you like, click on the apply now button. Then you have to like you have to carry out some procedure. There are like a few starting information which is needed to them, the basic information about you, about your roommates. So you have to fill it out. You have to pay $50, which is the application fee per person. Then there's this administration fees, which is $400. And after paying this fees, you will get the documents which you have to sign digitally and send them. After sending them, if they find like they should go ahead with your application, they will ask you for the visa. You have to send a scanned copy of your visa. Then one is, I think so, the loan documents. How you're funding your education, you have to show them, and you have to show that sufficient funds are available. We have kept it separately for the living. So if you do that, they'll sanction your application, they'll approve it, and you can proceed with your like the leasing status. Then third question is, could you help me how Arinja is asking, could you help me how many students can sign for 1 BHK legally on lease? So for 1 BHK legally on lease, you can sign just two people, and for the 2 BHK, there are 4 people on the lease. For 3 BHK, there are 6 people on the lease. So Shubham Save is asking, when should we book the apartments? We are looking for a 3 BHK. Shubham, can you just let me know which like for which apartments are you looking for the Prairie Shores or the Lake Meadows, so that accordingly I can help you. So Akshay is asking, give us brief comparisons of apartments like PS, Lake Meadows, and Eden Commons. Okay. So basically, in Prairie Shores and Lake Meadows, most of the Indians stay in Eden Commons. There are most of the Chinese guys who stays over there. I don't know, like none of my friends are there in Eden Commons, and I don't know any seniors as of now who stay in Eden Commons. But I'll try to search, like if anybody is staying over there, I'll get in contact with him. I'll like get some information on Eden Commons. So right now about the PS and Lake Meadows. Okay, so I've made the videos for both of these. You can go ahead and watch the videos if you haven't watched it till now. Prairie Shores, basically I'll suggest you go for the Prairie Shores, because Prairie Shores are a lot like what you can say, safer than the Lake Meadows. I personally feel like Prairie Shores is safer, to be honest. So Prairie Shores has like proper fencing from all the sides, and as it is away from the 35th Street, so it is bit like more safe, you can say. It is a good option for that. Then I would suggest you to go ahead with Prairie Shores or the Bridgeport. Lake Meadows also you can go with starting 2 to 3 apartments which are near to the 32nd 33rd street, which are uh, which are a bit safe. The apartments which are on 34th and 35th, those are not safe, so I'll strictly suggest you not to go for those. Go ahead with the 31st, 32nd, 33rd street. Those are okay. You can go ahead with those. You get cheaper options. Then you get balconies with the apartments, and it's closer to the Jewel-Osco, which is the grocery store, which you will visit like 2 or 3 days a week, as you whenever you have to get like milk, bread, the common groceries which are like the daily needs. You'll go to Jewel-Osco, so it'll be easy for you guys. Otherwise, you can go ahead with Prairie Shores. You can take a 3 number bus from right outside of the Prairie Shores and go to the Jewel-Osco. If you live at the Bridgeport, so you got one option of CVS pharmacy. So over there, you'll get the all the daily needs. But for groceries, yeah, so groceries you can go to Cermak, which is if you live on 31st Street, right next to the college, the Bridgeport area. So you have to go like 4 to 5 blocks away for Cermak. So it is closer to Bridgeport. And for going to Jewel-Osco, you can take the same 31st number bus, which is coming from the Bridgeport and going towards the Prairie Shores. You can take that bus. Basically, the comparison main point which I would like to share is Prairie Shores has the fencing, as I said. You have to first like put in your the big key which you get when you sign the lease. It's for the fences. The Lake Meadows don't have proper fencing. Most of the entrances are right on the roads, so those are a bit risky. If you're going like if you're going outside or coming to your home in the later night, then it's a bit risky. Then I wanted to know if it's legal for 4 people to live in a 2 BHK. Yes, it is legal for 4 people to live in 2 BHK, Sujay. Then the month, any suggested third party? As I said, like I don't know much about the third party insurances because I personally went with the Aetna. About the Shubham's question, he's going for the Prairie Shores. Okay, for Prairie Shores right now there are just 1 or 2 flats available for TBHK because most of the students have priorly booked, like the seniors who had booked the apartments in August, who came in fall 17 or somewhere around that. The leases are generally around like 12 months or something. So if most of the students have started their lease in August, they'll move out till July end. So I'll strictly suggest you wait for a few more days. The rates will drop down. You can go ahead with the bookings. Then Arinja is asking any idea about SIM with family plan or go with campus SIM that came with the i20. So with the i20, we send the Mint SIM cards. Those are like we have tie up with the Mint company. So the student plans are really cheap. So if you are basically looking for unlimited voice calls in the USA and limited internet, then go ahead with the Mint. Those are really cheap. If you select the yearly plan, you will hardly pay 15 to 20 bucks per month. And if you are looking for like some internet plan, which is likely closer to the unlimited internet plans, you can go ahead with the T-Mobile Sprint, but those plans will be like $60 to $70 per month. Then Aetna insurance plans is available at how many hospitals? Aetna, I think so. It's available Yes, Aetna is available in the USA itself. Like you can avail that insurance plan anywhere in the USA. Let me just check that. So I'll post one link in the chat box. You can visit this website and you can check each and everything on this about the Aetna student health. Gaurav is asking which immunizations we have to take before flying for Chicago. So if you download the Med Plus Proctor form, you have to complete the TDAP courses, MMR, 2 doses, from which one is already given to you, like during after when you're born. So you just have to consult with the doctor and ask them like when the dose is given to me. Most of the times, the MMR first dose is given to girls right after the 1 month, and for boys it is given after 2 months. So you have to put the date accordingly, get the doctor's sign for the MMR. Then the third one is meningococcal. The fourth one is I just said, yeah, the fourth one is Tdap, and the fifth one is TB test, that is the quantiferon gold or the T spot. So the mandatory one is TB test, which you have to take over there before coming here. And the other immunizations, yes, you can come in Chicago, you can get the immunizations like the all the vaccines in Student Health and Wellness Center at IIT Tower. You have to take proper appointments for the vaccines, and when you arrive over here you can take those. But let me also tell you one thing: until and unless you submit your immunization form to MedPlus Proctor and they approve your form, it usually takes 5 to 7 days for them to approve the form or reject the form. So until and unless you do it, until the form is getting like approved, once it gets approved, then only you can go ahead and register for the courses. Till then, the immunization hold will be put on your profile. So better plan accordingly. If you're coming in first week of August, then you have sufficient time to take vaccines, remove the hold, and go ahead with the course registration when the college starts. So Arinja is asking average rent for 1 and 2 BHK in PS and Lake Meadows. So the average rent for 1 BHK in Prairie Shores, it's around like $1,000. You just have to wait for the proper time to book the apartments over here. And for 2 BHKs is around 1300. The average is 1300 to 1400. In Lake Meadows, the average for 1 BHK, I don't know exactly. I just have to see the Lake Meadows 1 BHK apartments. So 1 BHK I can see over here, the average is $1,000. And for 2 BHK, it's around $1,100, something 1,100 or $1,200. Diksha is asking, is Bridgeport area safe? Are there issues with landlords? Okay, so basically, I don't know the issues with the landlords. Yes, there might be some issues with landlords uh, if you daily, like each weekend party, make noise, disturb the neighbors, because Bridgeport is more of a family area, so you're not allowed to make noises during midnight or somewhere. And Bridgeport areas, yes, Bridgeport area is also safe. You can go ahead with Bridgeport as well, but try to get the apartment which is closer to IIT campus, because one thing I'll suggest you is like whenever you come from college, whenever you complete your evening lectures, some students have their lectures from 6:30 to 9. So when you complete that lecture, you have to use the IIT public safety service, which is the for which you have to go to the Galvin library. You have to stand in a queue. You have to wait for the public safety vehicle. They take around 4 to 5 people at a time, 5 to 6 people at a time, and they drop you at your living location. So they specifically have four locations decided under the jurisdiction. So one is the Bridgeport. In Bridgeport, they have two spots, I think so. One is right like near to the college, and the other one is Bridgeport Common, I think so, uh, which is little bit far, but they don't drop you right in front of your apartment. If your apartment is on 31st Street and in the Bridgeport area, then you might be lucky to, like, they might drop you right there. And the second location is the Prairie Shores. They'll personally drop you at every, they'll come to every building and they'll drop you over there. Same as with the Lake Meadows. They'll, if you say that you live at 500 East Lake Meadows, they'll drop you over there. If you say 400 East, they'll drop you over there. And the fourth one is the South Common condominiums, which are in between the college and the Prairie Shores. Then Akash Reddy is asking, what is the process to lease an apartment? So I just said at the starting of this stream, like you have to select the apartment, you have to apply for the apartment, you have to submit your basic information about you and your roommates. Then they'll provide you some forms. You have to digitally sign those. You have to submit visa, your scanned visa copy, then the funding later, anything which you have, either it is the personal savings or the parents account statements or the loan letter, whichever it is, you have to submit that. Then only they'll approve it. They'll like, you can continue the continue, like, go ahead with the lease. Nishka is asking, are there Indian stores near Prairie Shores? No, there are no Indian stores in this area. You have to go to the downtown. You get the Metro Spice Mart over there. Otherwise, you can go ahead. I'll just type the names. Indian markets. One is the Metro Spice Mart. You can go ahead and check on the maps if you want, or you can go ahead if you want to purchase the common groceries online. So there's one website, myvalue365.com. So this is one website from which I ordered most of the times. Then Dhimant is asking when to start looking for apartments in PS. You can go ahead, and today is 23rd of June right here. So I'll suggest you wait for a few more days, like 10 to 15 more days, and then you can check the Prairie Show's website. Diksha is asking, do we need to submit any other document in MedProctor along with the immunization form? Yes, you have to submit the supporting documents. If you have taken the TB test, you have to submit the reports for it. If you have taken any other vaccine, so you have to submit proper proof of it. So Akash is asking, so it is mandatory to take TB test before coming to Chicago? If yes, what is the process to do it? You can visit any clinic nearby you and ask them for quantiferon gold or the T-spot test. I think so, it is T-spot. I'm not sure. You can just go ahead on the MedProctor website, download the form and check which are the both tests, and either of them you have to take it before coming here. Review over Prairie Shores. Are, you can smell. Weed at all time. How true it is. Also, there is a lot of thefts. Okay, the month is. So the month. No. The answer for it is no. Most. Uh, there's nothing like you can smell that thing all over the prairie shores or anything. There's nothing like that over here. And about the thefts, let me tell you one thing. Like recently, one of my friend, he just went to India. He was living in the apartments which were closer to 34th and 35th Street. So one of his like roommates came in the later night around 10:30 or 10:45 something. So he was just about to enter his apartment on the 8th floor. So two teenagers, they were around 19 to 20 years old, they just came rushing towards him. They slapped him and they were like, open the door, otherwise we'll keep beating you. So he just opened the door. When he opened the door, four to five like all the roommates, four to five roommates were there inside. They just got scared. Both of them pulled out handguns and pointing towards them. They were like, whatever you have, just give it to us. And this is what happens sometimes, like rare times, not like always. So you have to be cautious when you're here, and especially when you're traveling or walking alone in the later nights, you have to take care of yourself. Like fortunately nothing happened, nothing serious happened over there. There were no injuries, nothing. But yes, they lost the most of their important like valuables. Diptanshu is asking, is the gym at college campus free? Yes, there's this building, Keating Sports Center. So I'll make one video for this. So the Keating Sports Center, at the Keating Sports Center, you have the swimming pool, then the gym, indoor sports like you have one basketball court over there, then you have football, badminton. Diksha is asking, my immunization form is different than other people have received. Some people are ending up paying $20 and I have paid $10 only. So are both the formats same, or I need to do it again? I don't know about the $20 payment because right now when I was checking, like I was going through the IT website and I was like checking about the insurance plans and everything. So over there only, I click the immunizations tab. So it's written you have to pay $10 over there at the Med Plus Proctor. But I don't know why some people have like paid $20 for it. I think so they have selected some option like I don't know exactly. I just have to look that thing out. So she's asking, or I need to do it again. So Diksha, I'll suggest you, do not go, like do not do it again. Do not register again and pay again. Whatever form you have got, just download it, uh, fill it up. Like take the immunizations if you want to take it over there. Take the TB test and whatever you feel like, what vaccines you feel like taking, you can take it over there. And yes, you can submit the form. So Dhimant is asking, what is the difference between transfer and buying a new lease? So basically the term is subleasing an apartment. So subleasing is the term when is the term used when, like, if I'm living over here in Prairie Shore, so we four roommates are moving out, and this lease is still, right now it's June over here. So if we are like, our lease is till August, and we four are living right now. We are living, yeah, Chicago. We are moving somewhere else, and we want to give our apartment to some other persons so that they can continue the lease till August, and they can pay whatever the rent is. So this process of removing all the current uh, roommates and installing other, like replacing them with other new roommates, it's called the subleasing. You have to go to the management office, you have to talk about the subleasing, they'll give you one form, you have to fill that form, you have to give your signatures over there, and you can go like you can move out of the apartment, and let the other persons come in, and they can take over your apartment lease till the August. So this is what basically subleasing is. And buying a new lease is, yes, it is not like whatever lease is left you have to continue like that. New lease is like you start new application, basically it's like from scratch. Then Vishal is asking, how much time does it take for the apartment rental to get approved? 5 to 7 days. No, sorry. For the apartment, it takes usually 2 to 3 days. Demant is asking, do we need to buy traveling insurance for a month? No. I'll suggest you go with the 10 days traveling insurance. Gaurav is asking, can you suggest something to bring with us, which we will not gonna get there? Okay, so mm, basically you can get everything over here, but I'll suggest you what the like cooking dishes what your mom makes for you. I'll suggest you get some of those with you, so that you don't miss your home at starting. uh, Vishal is asking, hey, could you answer to my query above? Vishal, okay, how much time does it take for the apartment rental? Yes, as I said, it takes generally 2 to 3 days. Arinja is asking how haircut is cheap there. Okay, so basically, I'll tell you one thing, guys. So for students, particularly for boys, you don't have any offers most of the times, but girls get good offers over here. They just not discriminating or anything like that. Just kidding. So the haircuts which we prefer usually. So there's one haircut, the Great Clips. Sorry, I just forgot that name. It is the Great Clips name. I'll just plug it over here. The Great Clips. So over here, it is near to the UIC campus. So you have to take two buses. One is the 3 number. You have to get down at Roosevelt Station. You have to take the 12 number bus and get down at the UIC campus. Then the price for the haircut is $15. If you have some coupon codes and everything, then minimum you'll get it for $7. And if you go, there's one Paul Michel, which is again at the UIC campus. If you go there, basically that is the saloon for the interns who are doing the hair designing and all courses. So over there you can get the haircut for cheaper, but it's likely a risk over there. But as it is Paul Michel, the name itself suggests it's a brand. So yes, you can go ahead with the Paul Michel, and you can get the haircut over there as well. Otherwise, you have the option of Great Clips. Then the next question, Yash is asking, which bank is best for wire transfer? So if you're asking for the bank, the Indian banks, go for the national banks. There's nothing like which bank is best for wire transfer. Most of the banks provide you this option of international wire transfer. Then Yash is asking, is there problem with evening class? No, there's nothing problem like with the evening classes. I personally had like in first semester I had two classes, and the second semester as well as I had like two classes which were in the evening. So basically, I used to go there by bus, by the 31st number bus. At it was at 6:04. I used to reach there by 6:15, not even 6:15, 6:10 max to max. And after completing the class, I used to like I used to wait for uh, the what do you say? Oh, I forgot that name. Yeah, the public safety. The public safety is at the Calvin Library. You can wait for the public safety. Otherwise, you most of the times, if students don't prefer to wait for the public safety, as it takes usually half an hour to most of the time 40 minutes for like to get your turn in the public safety, and you can reach home after that. So mostly students like walk in groups to prairie shores or lake meadows, whatever it is. So yes, if you walk in groups of like 7 to 8, there's nothing problem. Sachin is asking, Lake Meadows construction is going on. No, right now we don't see any construction in the Lake Meadows. Yes, I remember you sent me a screenshot of the construction agreement. Sorry about that. I did not reply to it. I was super busy with other work. So I don't exactly know what the construction agreement is with the Lake Meadows. I think so in future they are doing some construction as it is mentioned in their agreement. They are doing they will be doing some construction, and as they mentioned in the agreement that there will be more noises and everything over there. So you just have to bear with it. Shubham is asking, there's no security watch while entering prairie shows. Yes, there are cameras at the lower like the lower level and the L level of the prairie shows as well as the lake meadows. But yes, Chicago is a big city. Even if you get trapped in the camera, they cannot like personally find a person. Vishal is asking, can we finish our masters in 3 semesters? If yes, then should we pay for the fourth? No, absolutely not. You don't have to pay for the fourth semester. If you whatever semesters you are taking the courses, just you have to pay for those credits. Nothing apart from that. Shivani is asking, hi Suyash, please tell us if we should buy winter clothing in Chicago or bring it with us. Which option would be cheaper? When you come to Chicago, there are few stores where you will get the Chicago like winter clothes for cheaper. One is the Burlington, the other one is Ross, and the third one is TJ Maxx. So you can go ahead with any of the stores. You can purchase your winter clothes over there. You can hardly get it for like $40 to $50. The thick jackets, thick branded jackets for 40 to 50 bucks. So whenever you come here, you should visit those stores and buy your winter jackets. I'll just put the names of the stores: Burlington, TJ Maxx, and Ross. For So at these stores, you get clothes, jackets, then perfumes, watches, like everything over there. Basically, everything over there is really cheap. You can visit these stores after coming here. You can purchase whatever you like over there. Even if for like for the apartment you have to buy anything, you can go there. Then Gauri is asking, which forex card is good to buy and how about ICICI? So about Forex card, uh, I don't know exactly, but I would suggest you like whatever your bank is, go ahead with that Forex card only. If your bank is ICICI, go ahead with their Forex card, as the rates for like the hidden charges and everything for that card will be much cheaper. And basically about Forex card, yes, I would like to tell you one thing, guys. So when you come over here, you will not be having your local bank accounts and everything. So transferring money, even if your parents transfer your money from the Indian banks over here, you don't have any means to get it over here. So I'll suggest you is like be load your Forex card with 500 to 1,000 bucks at least. So whenever you come here, you open the bank account in the local banks over here. So two banks are right close to Prairie Shores, IIT, and like for these three locations, there are two banks. One is the PNC Bank, which is right next to the IIT campus, and one is the Chase Bank, which is right next to the uh, Lake Meadows. So these two banks are good ones. You have to go there. You have to open your account, and after opening the account, like within 10 days, you will receive your debit card. So once you open your account, you're good to go. You can like transfer your money from Indian account to the local account which you have over here. After that, you can start using your debit card. As Forex card is like it does not work most of the times at most of the locations. So you have to use the local debit card. Which bank do you suggest us to open account in Chicago? One is the Chase Bank, other one is the PNC Bank. Gaurav, procedure for opening account. There's nothing like big procedure or anything. You just have to visit the bank. They'll give you one account opening form. You have to fill it out. You have to show your passport. You have to show your I-20. That's it. Arinja is asking, is tip mandatory in every store or cab, or it's just a gesture? Okay, so Arinjay, tip is not mandatory anywhere. It yes, it is just a gesture of being polite or anything like that. So if you feel like giving tip to anyone, you are it's good. Everyone will appreciate it. So Sachin is asking, which is the best way to travel from O'Hare to Prairie Shores? Best way to travel from O'Hare to Prairie Shores. Okay, this question. You can take the Metra, but for that you have to, yes, you can take the Metra train. You have to pay some amount like 7 to 10 bucks from getting from the O'Hare till the IIT campus. From IIT campus, you have to take the bus or Uber cab till Prairie Shores or Lake Meadows. Vaidehi is asking, can we get a student pass and use the metro free of cost for visiting the college every day? Yes. So when you come over here, you have to visit college. You have to visit the international center. Then only the international hold will be removed from your profile. After that, once you visit the international center, they'll carry out some documentation procedure. Then they'll take your photo. They'll give you the ID card instantly right there. Then they'll after that, after 2 to 3 days, they'll call you for the Ventra pass. I'll show you the pass. So the Ventra pass is just like this. So this pass can be used at the CTA. Then the CTA is the bus. Those are the buses. Chicago Transit Authority. They have the metro buses, and like you can use it at the train stations as well. So for this also, for this card, the fees is in the fees for this card is included in the tuition fees itself. It's around $155 or something. So whenever it is like available from the start of a semester till the end of semester, the card works between these many months. And apart from that, like currently there's a summer semester going on right now, so there's no college, so we did not get the pass. So right now I had bought the pass, 1 month pass, that is the $105 pass to travel in Chicago. The month is asking, I haven't received the mint sim. Can I get it from campus? Yes, you can get it from campus whenever you come to Chicago. Visit the graduate admissions office. I'll be there. I'll be sitting right there. I'll help you over there. Do come over there. We will provide you the SIM card if we have it in our stock. Then the month is again asking, are most lectures in the evening? Not most of the lectures, but yes, if you are a CS student, IT student, then ITM student, then most of the lectures are in the evening. Adika is asking, sorry, I didn't get the pronunciation, I think so. Sorry, joined a bit late. Wanted to know about the procedure to complete masters in 3 semesters and how the fee structure works in it. So there's nothing different as such, like different procedure or something. So whatever courses you have taken in the semester, whatever credits you have taken in the semester, you have to pay that amount for that credits. If you complete all the credits required to complete the master's degree in 3 semesters, well and good, you will get the degree. You can pass out in 3 semesters only. Yash is asking, $300 for admission, is it mandatory before 5th August? Yes, it is just like reserving your seat. So yes, $300 you have to pay before 5th of August. So I think so. That's it for today. We don't have any more questions. Okay, so we have one more question. Vaide is asking, can we change our specialization later? There's nothing like you're telling someone that you are going for the specialization and you cannot change it later on. Whenever you feel like you want to go for this specialization, you just have to complete the requirements. Once completing the requirements, there you just have to like inform the department that I have completed these requirements in the previous semester, I've got good credits in this, so please consider this specialization under my profile. Diksha is asking, we have to pay the entire rent amount or we can pay day wise? No, there's nothing like day wise. You have to pay monthly rent, and the due for monthly rents for every month is fourth day of that month. After that, you get some penalties, so you have to pay some extra cost. Gaurav is asking, I will be landing on 9th August. Where should I go first, Prairie Shores or International Center? Okay, so about this thing, yes. So whenever you come here, whenever you arrive, you have to go to your wherever like housing it is. You have to go at that place. So I'll tell you my thing. So two of my roommates, they came priorly to me. So I came on 14th of August in the 2018, and they came around like July end. So when they came over here, they had to first keep their bags in the management office. They had to go to the ComEd, which is the electricity board of Chicago. You have to go there. You have to show your documentation. You have to uh, like get the papers from the management office and show them or at the ComEd. You have to start your electricity bill cycle right from there. Then you have to get that receipt from the ComEd, come to Prairie Shores again. You have to show that receipt and everything. You will get the keys in your hand. Then you will be able to come home. After that, you can visit the international center, check in over there, and you're good to go. Diptanshu is saying thanks for this session. My pleasure, bro. Sachin is asking how much it will cost in Uber if I want to travel from O'Hare to PS. I'll be carrying 23 kgs, 3 bags. So for 23 kgs, 3 bags, you have to book the Uber XL. And let me just check the prices for Uber. Uber XL is mostly like, for if you get the Uber XL, then you have to pay around uh, thir- 30 to 40 bucks, I think so. If it is a peak time, then you have to pay 60 to 70 bucks. Vishal is asking, how much cash would you suggest us to carry while entering Chicago? Depends on completely depends on you. I personally carried $500 while coming here. Then I just deposited it in the bank account, because I there's no like most of the times you do not do the cash transactions. You have the card, you just swipe it, that's it. So I just deposited all the amount in my local account. This Arinja is asking, this $300 prevents the course registration. I did not get this. I think so he was trying to answer someone else's question. Akshay is asking, can you tell me what is the process for paying tuition fee with Flywire? I heard that for loan in SBI, the bank will directly transfer to your university account. Yes, SBI most of the time troubles you a lot. So you have to provide, whenever you enroll for the courses, you go to the my account, like payment domain of the IIT portal. Over there, you have to just print out the breakdown of whatever, like uh, what amount you are paying for this semester. That PDF file you have to send to SBI. They'll sanction it, like they'll approve the document, they'll sanction the uh, like they'll give you the disbursement of that amount, they'll directly transfer you to the college account. Or most of the times, I think so, not most of the times, rarely they give you the amount. So you have to go in the IIT tower. In the IIT tower, there's the payroll department. You have to visit that department, get the like account details of the college, and then you have to go give it to SBI, they can, so that they can transfer the amount. Shivani is asking, what are the on-campus job opportunities available at IIT Chicago, and how can we apply for them? Once you get your my IIT portal credentials, create your Gmail account with with those credentials, sign up with the my IIT myiit.edu website. Just a minute, let me check the website and I'll post it. It is my.iit.edu. So I've posted the link. You have to go on this website. You have to register yourself with the credentials. Then you have to go to the handshake portal using this my.iit.edu website. On that, register using same credentials. Over there you can see all the on-campus job opportunities which you have. You just have to upload the resume. So you have to upload your resume, then the cover letter, and start applying for the jobs. Right now, I'll give you one example, Shivani. So one of my friend, she's also coming in fall 19. She applied using the handshake portal for the production assistant job which is currently available, and she also got one call for it. So I'll suggest you go ahead to register yourself on the same portal and start applying for the jobs as soon as possible. Devant is saying, even for Prodigy it's same. So how to get the living cost? Devant, for SBI for SBI, I don't know about Prodigy, but for SBI, my roommate, he had the SBI loan, so he had to submit like each and every penny's receipt. So when Once you provide the receipt, then only they'll disburse that, like they'll give you that amount in your account. Like other than that, they don't give you that amount. So I'll suggest you, like, think about the loan bank again. If you are able to change it, you go ahead with that. Gauri, which cheap third party insurance is recommended? No idea. I don't have any third party insurances which are recommended. You can go ahead, compare those health insurances. There are many websites available online to compare the health insurances available in India. Shivani is saying thanks for the amazing session. My pleasure. Deeptanshu is saying, is single Uber XL enough for four people with three bags each? Okay, so about this thing, those who are coming before 10th of August, I have talked with Rishabh Malhotra. He is with the admissions office. We are planning for students, like not just the Indian students, for all the international students coming before 10th of August. We are looking for some options. We will be updating you guys soon. Apart from this, if nothing happens from the college, like the official, not if officially nothing happens from the graduate admission side, I personally will look into this thing. That's why I posted the Excel sheet for the flights. So I'll just post it again. So I'll suggest you go ahead, fill it up, and let me make a schedule, like when everybody is coming over here. Accordingly, I'll plan properly, and I'll make proper arrangements for you guys to come from O'Hare to respective uh, housing location. So let me just get the link. So I have again posted the link on IIT website. Sorry, the IIT WhatsApp groups. Go ahead, fill the flight information. Also the living sheet, I'll post it again. Go ahead and fill it out properly. Once you fill the flight information, once everybody fills the flight information sheet, Excel sheet, I'll make a proper schedule, I'll make proper arrangements. And even if there is nobody to like take you from O'Hare and drop you at your housing location, I'll plan something and I'll be there. Nishka is asking, I'll be arriving on 4th August, which is Sunday, and I guess International Center will be closed, so I can visit it next day. Yes, you can visit it on Monday. Arinja is saying $300 for seat reservation also prevents the course registration, or we can register now for subjects, then pay $300. If you are able to register for the courses right now, go ahead, do it. Because I don't think so you can go ahead and do it right now, because till fall 18 like I personally registered to the courses before coming here, but right now most of the students have the international hold put on their profile. So this is holding you for the registering for the courses. And I think so each and every person has this hold who are coming internationally from like different countries. Gauri is asking where we need to put referral information while booking in Lake Meadows. I don't know about the referral thing about the Lake Meadows. I have to get more information. Please ping me on WhatsApp. I'll let you know about this. Demant is asking, would taking up a job during the initial SIM suggested? If you get an on-campus job, I'll suggest to go ahead with it, because you'll do your documentation. You'll get your SSN number. SSN number is most effective over here. Using the social security number, you can start building your credit score. You can avail most of the discounts. As you can, like, there are many benefits for having an SSN. You can get the driver's license, you can get the state ID as well. If you don't have this, if you don't have the SSN, then you have to get special instruction, like a letter from the social security office saying that we are applying for the driver's license and give us the learning license. um, if you have the SSN, then you're good to go. You can go directly there, you can put up your SSN, you can go ahead, take the um, like driving test and everything. You can get your licenses and the state ID as well. With they saying thank you so much for the awesome session, Suyash. My pleasure, Gaurav. Hey, thanks for the amazing session. Thanks. Anytime, guys. So Aditya is saying how much loan amount should be disbursed for first month. Depends on your totally depends on your expenses. So first month, yeah, within first month you are paying your tuition fees and everything. So plan accordingly. Calculate your expenses. Most of the times the first month expenses are a bit more because you are setting up your apartment, you're buying groceries, you're buying electrical appliances, most of the things like furnitures and everything. So I think so first month expense goes up to $1,000 if you're like spending a lot. Odika is saying, can you share the link or procedure to check for on-campus job? Okay, I'll share the handshake portal. I'll just log into my IT. Once you log in to the my.iit.edu portal, you have to go ahead, or you can check this link, joinhandshake.com. So you have to register yourself using the uh, using your IIT credentials, and you can start looking for the on-campus jobs. The month would taking up and job will impact the studies depends on how well you manage your time. If you're good at time management, then nothing will affect your studies. Nishka, how do we get the SSN? Once you have the on-campus job, you'll get the SSN. You have to complete the documentations. You have to get the SSN. Then only you can start doing like working officially on the campus. So that's it, guys. It's 1:15 a.m. right now over here. So thanks for attending the session. If you have any more doubts, please do ping me on the WhatsApp. And yes, I'll plan out something with Rishabh. I'll plan out for the airport pickups before 10th of August. If nothing works out, uh, I'll be there to help you guys. I'll drop you at your housing location. So please, I'll again request you to fill the flight information Excel sheet. Once you fill the sheet, then only I'll be able to track it properly, and after tracking it, I can make a proper schedule. I can pick you guys from O'Hare and drop at your respective housings. So that's it for today, guys. So hope you like this stream. Do like the videos, comment on the videos if you like the content, like share the channel, and have a good day, everyone. Bye bye.